I left Florida to call South Carolina home. And if you're thinking about leaving Florida too and making a fresh start in Greenville, South Carolina, this video is for you. I'm Reed Gray, your neighborhood expert, and I've helped a lot of families relocate from Florida to Greenville over the past few years. And whether it's the heat, the hurricanes, or just wanting a change of pace, the reasons for moving to Greenville, in my opinion, are overwhelming. Today, I'm going to break down the biggest differences between Florida and Greenville and what you can expect from your move and why so many Floridians are falling in love with this part of South Carolina. As somebody who's done exactly what you're considering, I hope my insights are valuable. If you're moving and looking for a lender who does tremendous work, Harrison Williamson, the guy right there, he's a wonderful and respected resource and a loyal contributor to this channel. Number one, let's talk weather. So this one comes up a lot, and Florida heat is no joke. It doesn't let up. Many of my clients said they're tired of sweating through Christmas. Growing up, I played baseball, and often I find myself thinking about the insanity of playing baseball in that heat. Now as an adult, I think more along the lines of how do your tires not melt on that asphalt in the Florida sun, but you know, that's just part of growing up. So in Greenville, one of my favorite things is you still get all 4 seasons, but they're moderately mild. Now winters are short and manageable and rarely any snow, but also snow to a Floridian is generally super exciting. You can see that it excites me right now. Summers here are warm, but they're not what feels like 110 degrees kind of warm. You actually want to be outside most of the year here. Now, number 2, hurricanes. No thanks. This is a big one, and it was a big one for me. After years of storm prep evacuations and rising insurance rates, many Floridians are looking for a residence with less risk. Greenville, it's more inland. We're not dealing with hurricanes the way that the coast does. And floods here, they're pretty uncommon. So that peace of mind is huge. Now, we did have Hurricane Helene last year. That was the first natural disaster that I was ever aware of in my time living here. Pretty atypical, so just keep that in mind. Plus, homeowners insurance here is typically much more affordable compared to Florida, especially in coastal or high-risk areas. For reference, I don't even know what my homeowner's policy is. It's that insignificant when it relates to cost. Now, number 3 is traffic and pace of life. So if you're moving from Miami, Orlando, Tampa, or even Jacksonville, you're probably used to traffic being part of your daily life. So Greenville has a completely different feel. The downtown is lively but manageable. The suburbs, they're peaceful. And most folks find that the overall pace here is slower, calmer, and more community-oriented. You're not going to miss that bumper-to-bumper madness. I sure don't. Now for the pace of life, I helped a family from Florida yesterday go under contract on their new home here, and they laughed saying, yeah, we're gonna have to get used to the pace of life here. And as a fellow transplant, true dat. Number 4, we're looking at the cost of living and affordability. Now, Florida does not have a state income tax, but I'd argue that Greenville still wins at the overall cost of living. So housing prices here are generally lower, especially if you're coming from places like South Florida or the Gulf Coast. If you're retirement age, I recently saw data on how the average homeowner's equity is dispersed amongst our population, and let me tell you, if you've been in your home for a while and you're nearing retirement, you may be able to set yourself up very well by selling for a tremendous amount, relocating to a more affordable area, and then enjoying the benefits of retirement by cashing in on that equity. Now, utilities, groceries, healthcare, it all tends to be more affordable here in the upstate. We also have great access to healthcare if that's important to you, and you still get to access great schools, healthcare, which I just said, and amenities without the high price tag. Number 5, what about lifestyle? Well, this is where Greenville really shines. You've got a real sense of community, something a lot of people say that they were missing in Florida, a walkable downtown with the waterfalls, parks, and dining, tons of hiking, biking, and lakes nearby with proximity to the mountains and the coast. So you kind of get everything. And for the folks I've had the privilege to help move here from Florida, the biggest feedback that I get is I had no idea how much I'd really like it here. Now, number 6, is the move right for you? If you're ready for less heat, lower risk, and more relaxed way of lifestyle, but still want access to great amenities, Greenville really could be a great fit for you. And here's the deal. I'm not here to sell you on the dream. I don't care if you come, if you stay, or whatever you do. I'm here to give you the facts, help you figure out what matters to you, and walk with you each step of the way. Thinking about making the move from Florida, I'd love to be your resource. I specialize in relocation, and we're here to make it as smooth as possible. Shoot me a message, give me a call, drop a comment below. Tell me where in Florida you're watching from, or if you're in a different state, hey, this still may apply to you. Thanks for watching my video. We'll see you next time. And if you're curious for more information on what it's like living here, cruise around my channel. There's a ton of content. I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time.